Welcome back, Villa Boys, to another video. And tomorrow game, we got a tomorrow. This game could be a very difficult game. Tomorrow, we are first in Crystal Palace at Villa Park, 3 o'clock kickoff. And I've got a very special guest with me today, Rich for Eagle Eye Football. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing very good. I'm doing good. You say it's a tricky game. I'm not too sure, but I'm nervous.
And we'll talk about Crystal Palace in a minute and your season at the moment. Before that, this game is not going to be so easy. It'll be very difficult because, Rich, I watch your Crystal Palace at the moment. I'm not going to lie, I do enjoy Crystal Palace. They're one of the teams that I do watch you lot playing football. I like you lot playing. So, Rich, thought on Crystal Palace season at the moment. Thought on it.
It's been brilliant. It has been brilliant. I mean, we've won two, drawn one, and lost one, and the only defeat was to Arsenal. And I think if you had asked any Palace fan if we were to take 7 points from 12, we would have said yes. You know, even the draw against Brentford, we might have won that as well. So it's been a very good start. Now, you also got to think about the fact that like Elise is still injured. Our new signing France has been injured. We don't have the attacking threat. To still get 7 points from the 12. Honestly, I'm so happy. But yeah, tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's going to be a very hard game for us.
Yes, now, like you said, to be fair, you start very well, in my opinion, just except for the loss against Arsenal. But for me, the manager is Roy Hodgson. So what is for where you bring like Roy Hodgson? It's gonna be another like boring football like you're having before as your manager. So for on Roy Hodgson at the moment.
He's been brilliant. Ever since Patrick Vieira lost his job, he's come in and all the players seem to be happy. They seem to be able to express themselves. You know, I've honestly been really impressed with what Roy's doing. His man management skills phenomenal. The likes of Eze, Ayew, they're just playing better, you know, and that's fair play to Roy. I think personally, I think we can do a bit better in first halves. Our first halves always seem to be quite slow, but then second half we're a lot better as a team.
Yep.
But hopefully it's a case where, for example, tomorrow we don't start slow, because if we do start too slow tomorrow and we're 2-0 down or 3-0 down or something like that, we ain't going to be able to have a great second half and come back from that. So that's one thing I think we need to improve on as a team, that our first half performances are as good as the second half.
Yeah, for me, like my thought on Crystal Palace, you know, like the one player I'm very look out for is Evish Eze. Eze is a good player for you lot. I like Eze very highly. To be fair, I would take him at Aston Villa, but to be fair to Roy Hodgson, you have to give him credit for him there because, you know, now the manager, he's doing very well. He started you lot very well with the points as well. And for me, I like you lot as a club, but for me, one criticism for me as a Crystal Palace fan, if I'm a Crystal Palace fan, is your striking development. Like, also you lot did have the best strikers, you know, Jordan Ayew, formerly an Aston Villa player, and, you know, Jean-Philippe Mateta. So I don't know why, but if you got a striker, do you think you'll push like European places, in your opinion?
You know what? That's always kind of been the $1 million question, I should say. We need a 10 to 15 goal striker to be able to, like I said, push to those European places. Now, Odsonne Edouard has had a good start this season. He has 3 goals. He's got 3 goals so far. So let's just hope he remains consistent. Because I think the one problem we have with our strikers is consistency. They might score in a couple games, then they'll go like 5 games with nothing. So it's just, as long as they can remain consistent, I think this year, maybe we can push towards Europe. But no, listen, Europe will be very difficult. I think we just need to take small steps and maybe push for a top 10 finish, rebuild again, and go again.
Yeah.
Similar to what Villa have done. Like, they've just built slowly, you know, so...
Yeah, we're bit slowly, but look at us now in European places. But hey, hopefully you can get there one day. But I do like your
that'll be the dream. That will be the dream.
Yeah, good. I love Palace getting European. Especially your fans as well. At Selhurst Park, it's a difficult place to go. Your fans are one of the best fans in Premier League, in my opinion. Your ultras, they go crazy,
Yeah.
like drumming, singing, all that. I think Palace is one of the best, one of the good club in London. But anyway, so Palace are doing very, very well with Roy Hodgson in charge. And let's talk about your defending the back four. Like, I think you got one of the best defending, one of the best partners. Partner with Joachim Anderson and Mark Gahey last season as well. If I'm correct as well.
I agree. I think our centre back partnership's one of the best out there, to be honest. You know, but you would be pleased to know that Mark Gay's injured.
Oh, really? He's injured.
Yeah, he picked up like a like a knock, but I don't think we're gonna risk him tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's gonna be Jim Toskins, isn't it? It's gonna be Toskins, isn't it?
He's injured as well, so it's most likely will be Chris Richards.
Chris Richards, yeah.
And he to be honest, I like Chris Richards, so I'm hoping he gets picked. Otherwise, it'll be Rob Holding. So hopefully it's Chris Richards tomorrow.
Do you know what? For me, that's be interesting because it's nervous. I forgot you saw Rob Holding for Arsenal. If Rob Holding make his debut, what do you think? Will you be happy starting Rob Holding, or would you start like Chris Richards? He's been at the club for 1 year now. Will you start like Chris Richards?
Yeah. Personally, I prefer Chris Richards. I'm just thinking about the pace that Villa have going forward. Diaby, Watkins, they're all very, very quick players. And that's something we need to be mindful of. But Rob Holding does bring a lot of experience as well. So as much as he lacks pace, maybe he'll bring the composure. You know, he's had 100 plus Premier League games for Arsenal. And hopefully that could be used to our advantage. But personally for me, I'll start Chris Richards with Joachim Anderson.
Fair enough. Obviously, you got us smart at Villa Park. You haven't beat us since 2014, if I'm correct.
What's his name? Dwight Gale.
Dwight Gale scored a hat-trick, didn't he? Yeah, he scored a hat-trick at us. Yeah, we beat us in 2014. Now, last year is 1-0 win to us. Joachim Anderson scored an own goal.
Yeah.
So then, are you looking forward to the game, or are you a bit nervous like last year?
Definitely nervous. You've started off the season really well. I mean, I know I think you had 2 defeats.
Yeah, we had
2 heavy defeats, but then it's Newcastle and Liverpool who are very good sides at home. You know, I think personally, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think trying to play that high line.
Yeah, quite high line, yeah.
Yes. It's against teams like Liverpool and Newcastle when they've got like Isak and Salah and Nunes and like the pace that they've got. Maybe wasn't the best thing, but at your home form, I mean, you picked apart Burnley.
Yep.
I think
we had to Turf Moor. It was Turf Moor.
Oh, is that Turf Moor? Well, you picked them apart anyway.
Yeah.
Have you played Everton this year?
Yeah, we play Everton at home. We smash Everton.
Yeah, that's your home form is incredible. And that's why we're gonna have to play smart. I think I hate using this term, but we're gonna have to park the bus and hope to hit you in the counter attack, because if we're too open, I think we'll get punished.
Yeah, like even last year as well. Luckily, it was offside with Saha as well. Like, how is Luckily out with Saha? Do you want to bring Saha back to the club, or do you know what? We have to move on. It is what it is. We have to start a new era with Saha. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a club legend and we love him to bits. And I'm sure if he said, I want to come back, we'll be like, yeah, come on then. But we had to move on. We really did. Towards the back end of last season, he picked up 3 muscular injuries, you know, so you can tell that his body's really like having a toll on him, you know, his performances. But we had to move on regardless. Mateus França, when he gets fit, I think everyone's just looking forward to seeing him, the young Brazilian that we signed from Flamengo, because I think that will be an indication of, okay, do we really miss Wilf or not? You know, at the moment, Jeffrey Schlupp's been playing left mid and he's not had a good start to the season. So yeah, just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we can move forward. But we wish Wolf all the best, obviously at Galatasaray, and hopefully we'll be able to see him in the Champions League.
Where did Francis gonna come back by injury? Do you know where he's gonna come back?
So Roy had his presser earlier on today. He's most likely, realistically, he'll start training with us in about 2 weeks. But then I think playing matches, I won't be surprised if it's mid to late October, maybe early November.
And okay, so that's fair enough as well. And also, this is very funny one to ask you this, but if hopefully I could be wrong here, but if, for example, let's put this scenario: if Roy goes for Palace, would you take Gareth Southgate to
No, I knew this was coming. No, no way. I would rather keep Roy for another year.
So you're not taking Gareth Southgate?
No. Because you know the thing that bugs me about this, he's ex-Palace, yeah. He's an ex, and it's like I guarantee we end up getting him. And I think the number one thing he's going to try and do is bring Harry Maguire along with him. No, thank you. No, thank you.
So you're not taking Gareth Southgate to Palace? No.
Listen, he's done well-ish for England, but whenever he's kind of got to that critical stage, he's made tactical mistakes. He's made selection mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think personally, he's cost England 2 major tournaments, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but definitely agree.
I mean, listen, I'll be happy to be proved wrong. I'm not anyone that's arrogant to say my way is the only way of thinking. No, listen, I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion. But no, I don't want him as a coach.
Yeah, to be fair, Gareth Southgate, for me, I'll agree with you because he did cost us to the World Cup against Croatia. We 1-0 up. We bottled that game. The Euros as well. We all know what happened to Euros, where we lost to Italy as well.
Those were the 2 games. The World Cup in Qatar, I think he did better in that one actually. But the World Cup against semi-final against Croatia, and then the Euro final, it was his fault. It was my personal opinion, it's his fault.
Agree. Definitely bottled that one as well. And so anyway, Rich, what is your starting 11 tomorrow game? What is your starting 11 against us, Villa?
Right. This is what I think would happen. So Sam Johnson in goal. The back four would now be Ward as right back, Anderson and Richards centre back, left back Mitchell. The midfield's going to change as well because Jefferson Lerma's injured. So that'll be Chet Decore, I think Will Hughes, and I think he will start Schlupp. I think he will. And then Schlupp will probably play on the left. So Eze will go in the 10, Schlupp on the left, Ayew on the right, and Edouard up front.
Do you know what? That's not a bad lineup, but the problem is your defending, like fullback. Your fullback is very, very weakness. You got don't get me wrong, they're experienced player, but you got like Joe Ward being there for long. Also, are you worried like Diaby first in Joe Ward? It could be a field day for Diaby or Leon Bailey attacking the right side, or Nathaniel Klein as well. They're not disrespect to your fullbacks, but they'll get older to the age, like Klein and John Ward. I think you need to get a new fullback, in my opinion.
We've been asking for that for years, mate. We have been listen, but Joe Ward's been a loyal servant for us, and he's not been too bad this season. He's been okay this season, but he's always a target, Klein is on the bench, and Mitchell down the left-hand side. He started well, but he needs competition because he literally plays every game for us, So yeah, we definitely light in the fullback area, and it's an area I'm worried that you will exploit.
Yeah, as well. Now for my lineups, it's gonna be like for us, it's gonna be Martinez in goal for me. I'll go with Martinez. Back four, I'll go with Matty Cash going right back. Centre back I think we'll go with Konza and Pau Torres. Pau Torres and the centre back. Left back, good news, Alex Moreno is back, but luckily it will be Lucas Dean. Alex Moreno is back, so I don't think we're not going to start Moreno. It's going to be Lucas
He's
Dean.
good though.
Will you take Lucas Dean in Palace?
I would, because we don't have
Luka.
any. Big up Luca. We don't have cover. We don't have cover. If Mitchell was injured, then Klein goes left back. So yeah, I'll definitely take Luca Dean.
Yeah, so we got Lucas Dean left back. In the two midfielders, we have. I think we're going with Luis and Boubacar Kamara. Luis and Boubacar Kamara will sit deep, try to control the midfield for us, and we'll probably the three attackers is going to be, I think, McGinn, Bailey, and Diaby, and up front we've got Ollie Watkins. That's all I'm going to go with. And Rich, let me ask you a question. A very, very interesting question. Do you think what is the difference between Vieira ball, Patrick Vieira, and Roy Hodgson ball? What do you think? That's the difference.
You know what? Vieira's first season, he was very attack-minded, positive, great football. We played the second season. I don't think it was so much. No. Actually, no. We were a lot more defensive second season. I think that was what went wrong. We were way too defensive, and also one of the major reasons why Vieira got relieved of his duties is he really alienated some of the players. Eze wasn't getting minutes, and then when he was playing out of position. It was just a complete mess. So there's a lot more issues behind the scenes. But like I said, Roy Hodgson has made us play attacking football, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, okay, yep. Oh, hey, done. Are you happy with it? Yeah. So where do you think Palace will finish in the season? Where do you think United will finish on the table?
I still believe anything from 10th to 12th, to be honest. Because I think unless January, we have to invest well in January, personally. If we want to then get into like the 10th or the 9th, those sort of places. But I think we're still quite light. So I'll say 10th to 12th.
Yeah, you know what? If you take top 10, that'd be
brilliant. 100%.
That would be brilliant. 100% brilliant as well. Especially, I hate to say, but your neighbor, they're in your league, of why not your neighbor.
Not our neighbors, but listen, they're doing a great job. It hurts to say it, but you've got to be honest. They're doing excellent.
Yep. Excellent. Yep, they are doing excellent at the moment. And for you, let's talk about the ex-Villa players. You've got Jordan Ayew, got to be there. Why you thought Jordan Ayew? Obviously, we used to have him at the club.
He's been one of our better players this season. He's been one of our best players this season so far. He's been positive. Obviously, a lot is made. He doesn't score enough, and I get that. But he's got 2 assists already this season. Yep. Just hopefully he keeps just trying to get assists. And you know what? His work rate is so underrated. He wins so many free kicks as well. So his all-round games is brilliant. If he can just add a few goals to it, happy days. Happy days
as well, yeah. And for me, Jordan is a good player. You got Edward as well, Mateta. Do you think Mateta will start the game, or do you think you don't think Mateta?
I don't think we will risk playing 2 up front against you. I don't think we'll risk it. I think we'll probably still do 4-3-3, but it'll be more of a defensive 4-3-3. Yeah.
Defensive 4-3-3. Or do you know what, defensive? It could be a risky game as well. Even last year as well. Zaha offside goal. Luckily, if Zaha scored the offside, it'll be a different game. To be honest, last season it was a very dull game.
It was bad, it was a bad game of football.
It was very boring game, but hey,
you had a lot of chances, though.
Yeah, we had a lot of chances, but Joachim Allison put us win the game. And as well, I was surprised Gahey not playing. If Gahey playing, it'll be a very tough game. But tell me that Gahey's injured now, I'm very more confident as well. before I end the video, Rich, your score prediction, and then we're gonna end the video there.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think it'll be 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. Okay. 2-1 Villa. So you're not confident at Villa Park? Definitely not.
Nah, we've won there 3 times in like 30+ years. Like we don't do well at Villa Park. Hopefully it changes, but nah, I think it'll be a 2-1 Villa win.
Yeah, like 2014, last time you beat us, Dwight Gaines got a hat-trick, didn't he, against us, if I'm correct?
I think he got 2 that game.
Yeah,
it was
we
2-1.
lost. We lost, didn't we? Yeah, we lost. And, you know, Palace are difficult. For me, I think 2-0 Villa. 2-0 Villa. It will be a tough game, but it will be breaking down like 16, 17 minutes. We start breaking down you lot, you know, try to attack Joe Ward or Nathaniel Klein as well. We have to test Joe Ward in there. We have to test him, try to test Joe Ward, try to test Sam Johnson as well, former Villa player as well. For us, Sam Johnson used to play for us. And yeah, we have to test you lot as well. We have to test you lot. Anyway, Rich, you want to say before we go? Say what can you find for your channel? Say your social, please.
No, thank you so much, Maddie, for the invite. You can find me on Eagle Eyed Football on YouTube. On Twitter, it's at Eagle Eyed Ball because we don't have enough characters, and obviously Instagram Eagle Eyed Football as well. So yeah, just search Eagle Eyed Football. You'll find our socials. But once again, thank you for the invite.
No problem, Rich. Everyone, make sure you subscribe to Rich make sure you subscribe to him. Subscribe to your YouTube channel because if any Palace fan want to watch a football team, go watch Rich. Okay, he's a very good one. I watch him every single day. I watch him as well. Watch you.
We've got a good team behind us. We've got a very good team. So yeah, I appreciate that.
So are you going to the game tomorrow, or are you not going?
No, not the game. I play some Saturdays as well myself. So.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. So okay. I'll be doing that, but I'll be keeping an eye on the fixtures.
Yes. Come on, Villa, do this. Okay, what then, guys? Thank you for watching my stream. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Enjoy the video. My name is Villa Boys. I see you next time. Off the Villa. And see you tomorrow.